The original Grand Slam Club was founded in 1956 by Bob Householder of Phoenix, Arizona. It was a loosely knit organization that kept up with those people who had completed the Grand Slam of North American wild sheep. Householder had a stroke in 1989, and in January 1990, Dennis Campbell of the Birmingham, Alabama area took over the reins of the organization. He immediately filed for IRS 501c3 conservation organization status, and that was granted in 1991. In 2001, the Grand Slam Club merged with another organization Campbell had started, Ovis Incorporated, to become known as Grand Slam Club Ovis, or Gsco. By the way, Ovis is a scientific name for wild sheep. Gsco has a true international membership with members in some 65 countries around the world. Now to a few words from Dennis Campbell.
Hello, my name is Dennis Campbell, and I'm the Executive Director for Grand Slam Club Ovis. We use an acronym, Gsco, so that makes it a whole lot easier. Anyway, my wife Nancy and I began attending Briarwood Presbyterian Church in 2002 and joined the church a little over a year after that, and so I'm a part of Briarwood. And also, Hugh Jacks was on the Gsco Board of Directors from 1999 until 2013. He retired, and part of that retirement was because of his extreme volunteer work with Briarwood and the Sportsman's Blast. I'd like to say that we are extremely pleased to be a part of the Sportsman's Blast. Of course, we've been here every year as an organization, and I've been here as a member of Briarwood supporting this ministry. Some of you that were here last year may remember that we gave Hugh Jacks the Stewardship Award. That was the first time it's ever been given, and we don't know if we'll be giving it again, but it was for Hugh Jacks' extreme service to Grand Slam Club Ovis. Gsco is an international organization. We have members in some 65 countries around the world, and our home office is just outside of Birmingham in Adamsville, Alabama. That's where our offices are, as well as our museum. The museum has over 500 big game trophies within it, and we have lots of people come by to see, and they are quite surprised at what they find at our museum. Gsco is a conservation organization, and we're real proud of the work we've done around the world. We have concentrated on North America, and since 2005 we have donated over $7 million to conservation around the world, and we're most pleased for those efforts and those dollars we've been able to raise for conservation of wildlife. Our number one fundraiser each year is a convention. Obviously, we have year-round fundraising of one thing or another, but we raise the majority of our conservation dollars at our annual convention, and we just had one of our most successful conventions ever. And we missed Hugh Jacks, by the way. He was not able to be with us. Maybe he'll be with us next year. Our theme for the convention this year was hunting is the number one conservation tool. That's a little bit hard to understand, but it is a complicated process. But without hunting, there is no conservation. Its conservation is to raise the monies for protecting the wildlife. And again, without hunting, there would be no conservation. And we learned some time ago that hunting is the number one conservation tool. As a matter of fact, that's been part of our purposes and objectives from the beginning. And again, we're really proud of the conservation work we've been able to do.
Gsco is most pleased to have been involved in different ways with the Sportsman's Blast since its inception. We have a prayer breakfast each year at our convention, and many have been reached with the gospel in this way. We applaud the efforts of Briarwood Presbyterian Church in its many outreach efforts, especially through the Sportsman's Blast. May God continue to bless these efforts.